Hey you, yeah, you. Let me introduce you to the new series that I'm doing, where we dive through the Netflix show The Dragon Prince step by step as I review each episode of the show. As this is the first episode of the series, I'll naturally be starting at the beginning of The Dragon Prince, episode 1, Echoes of Thunder. If this is something that you might be interested in, then continue watching. Anyway, let's get to it. The Dragon Prince opens up to a very Lord of the Rings-like prologue, and gives us insight into the world of Zadia. It shows a bit about its magic system, and that due to a major conflict regarding a dragon, that its world is now on the brink of war. That's pretty much the run-of-the-mill of it. It's really the sort of fantasy stuff that you'd expect. It sets the tone nicely, and in a way represents what this show is trying to be. It's not trying to break grounds or be something never ever seen before. The show is just trying to deliver the same fantasy story that we've seen dozens of times before. Only it's trying to do it right and very well. And this idea seems to move throughout this entire first episode. Basically, the plot is that some elven assassins have moved into the forest surrounding the castle of the kingdom of Catullus and are plotting to assassinate the king in revenge for killing Dragon Egg. It's a simple premise, but it allows our characters, the real stars of the show, to introduce themselves. Speaking of characters, we first have Callum, the Step Prince, who believes that he is a failure because of his unkingly-like qualities. All he is good at least that we see from this first episode, is his artwork. He also seems to be an intelligent boy, who just isn't suited to the life of a royal. However, he does feel responsible for his younger brother Ezrin, who at this point in time is basically just Callum's younger brother, at least in a narrative sense. We'll see if Ezrin grows into his own character at all in the future, but at the moment, he is just this carefree kid who hasn't really become aware of his position and the danger that his family face. For example, the plot against his father. There is also Rayla, the Moonshadow elf assassin, who is not very good at her job. She is part of a group to assassinate the king. However, when tasked with killing one of the knights on guard patrol, she can't bring herself to do it. Then she covers her blade with berry juice, to try and trick her fellow assassins that she did in fact kill. They believe her, especially the leader of the group, an elf named Runand, who Rayla seems to look up to as a father. Later in the episode, however, this does go south when they realise that she did not kill the guard, and therefore have alerted the kingdom of their presence. There are other characters too, of course. We've got King Harrow, the boy's father, Lord Viren, who is the High Mage and Harrow's closest advisor, and we've also got Lord Viren's young, or not so young I should say, children, Soren and Claudia. They are an odd bunch who I'd rather taken a liking to. It'll be interesting to see where their story goes and what paths they choose in future episodes, as they don't seem to have a particular alignment at the moment. And yes, we'll mention the low frame rate and the stuttering. You see, the show does have an animation in the form of stuttering when the show almost looks like stop motion animation. However, I won't mention it for the majority of these reviews, because one, it doesn't actually bother me much. For me, the story, the music, the characters, that's what matters to me. And two, they actually fixed it mostly in season 2, so it isn't actually really a problem anymore. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but don't watch the first season. Either start watching from season 2, or don't watch it at all. Overall, my thoughts on The Dragon Prince's first episode is that I really like it. It isn't perfect by any means, but it has a lot of potential to grow and for its characters to develop and go on their own very interesting character arcs. Yeah, if I had to come up with this show in a few words, I would say that it has the potential to be something truly great. Thanks for watching my review. Have you seen The Dragon Prince's first episode? If so, what did you think about it? Whatever your thoughts, comment below, let me know. Also, if you would like to see me continue this series, then give the video a like. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye! Also, this show is great, you should watch it.